Hey guys, welcome back. Today we will be unboxing the BoxyCharm Luxe Box. I'm gonna show it to you guys because I know you're like, what? Right? Is it just me? So the way that I get it, because this is PR, the way that I get my PR boxes is for that month, they will put whatever boxes they're gonna send me in a big brown box. So the boxes come inside of another box, right? So I open the brown box and I see the black boxes. All of a sudden, I see a white box and I was like, ¿qué es eso? And then it makes sense. St. Patrick's Day, the green, the white, it made so much sense. And I thought this was so fun, so different, so cute at the same time. And then this box is actually pretty big. I feel like it's bigger than most Luxe boxes, so of course I had to dive in. I know exactly what is inside of here, but as you can see, I have nothing on my face, and that is because I like to show you everything that's inside the box and then use them, and as I'm using them, give you my real first impressions, raw and real. So I'm gonna open this up, show you everything that's inside, and then we're gonna play around with the products and tell you, like, do they suck, are they good, are they not, like all everything you guys want to know. Also, is this not cute? Look at the heart cutout on the side. I think it's so cute. It's actually on both sides. The first item featured in my Luxe box is the G by Gennaro makeup holder. At first, I was like, wait, didn't they, like, wasn't it supposed to be white? And then I realized it's a box. So I went ahead, I opened it up, and here is your makeup holder. So it has really nice packaging on the outside. I took it out for you guys so you can see what the actual makeup holder looks like. It is really cute. It's white. It does go. You know, are we allowed to change our minds? Because it kind of does go with my room decor. I'm gonna stick to what I said. I don't feel like I'll use it. I'll probably like use this to like throw extra stuff in there and more clutter and stuff. But it is really cute. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic either. Like, you know how sometimes you have like this really cheap plastic that you can bend? This is actually nice and thick, so it's not bending in any way. I like this. I actually like the design in the front more than anything, right? And then this packaging, look, it's just, it's not cheap. That's what I'm saying. It's not cheap, it's cute. I'm gonna pop this in my giveaway bin and start refilling that baby all over again. If you haven't signed up for the giveaway, guys, I'm gonna link it down below so you guys can watch the video with all the instructions and all that good stuff. Just saying, I emptied my whole giveaway bin and I put it in a box, and that's what I'm giving away. So I'm just saying, you might wanna go check that video out, get an idea as to what you could win, and sign up. Next, we have a product and brand I had no idea was being featured in the Luxe box, but I'm glad that they did feature it because I had a question. Like, I was really wondering about this brush. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty Locket Edge Foundation Brush. And I'm gonna use it because I'm a hands down sponge girl, but I don't mind trying brushes and seeing if I love them or not. But look at this. Look how pretty this is. Am I wrong? And then it has a number 10 on the other side, so I'm assuming that's the foundation brush number. I'm gonna make sure I get this cleaned really quickly so that I can use it to apply my foundation and or blend the concealer under the eye. I feel as though I'm probably gonna use it more or so like on an ongoing basis for under the eyes to blend out concealer rather than foundation, but it doesn't hurt to give this baby a try because I recently tried the It Cosmetics brush. It helped me change my mind about how I feel about brushes. Now, it's not every single brush that I feel like that with, but I am willing to try different foundation brushes to see if I find any more that I absolutely love. They're featuring a Dominique Cosmetics lip product. This is their Creamy Fill and Define Lip Liner in the shade Crush. Oh, this is different. Oh, I like this shade. This is a product that was spoiled like weeks and weeks and weeks ago. It is a lip mask. In fact, it's a 24 karat gold lip plump mask by the brand AMNH. And it says Kiss the Stars. Packaging is super basic, so I'm not just gonna sit here and say, oh my God, it's like amazing. Like, the packaging is basic. But I like that it has like the gold flecks in it. We're gonna try her. It kind of smells like something I've tasted before. Is it like bubblegum and mint? Is it? It reminds me of like bubblegum and mint, like a toothpaste. That doesn't sound really attractive, I know. But kind of like a toothpaste, like a kid's toothpaste. That's kind of what it smells like to me. Every single Luxe member will be receiving the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum, which I'm really excited for. Not that I need another serum, because I don't, right? And you guys know that I kind of go back and forth with like skincare stuff. But I wanted, first of all, this like bottle is so cute, but I wanted to see if it smells like plum. I know, it's like the dumbest reason to want to try a product, but I mean, I can't help it. I still have the like the bubblegum and mint smell. Like, let's see. It smells very light. I would say it could be a Plum, yeah. Smells sweet, but again, super, super, super light. So if you don't like fragrance, then this may be a product you're gonna like because it has a little bit of a hint of a sweet scent, but it's not really there at the same time. So it's really cute. Then we have this product over here. It is the Rose and Quartz Hair Mask. It's a mascara de cabello, which is, it's a hair mask. Didn't I just say hair mask? I said it in 2 different languages. What's up? Okay, so here's the thing. I wanna smell it, but my hair, like, I put my extensions in because I have no idea what to do with it at this point. I have to wash it, as you can tell, right? Look how dry my natural, like my real hair is. I wanted to do a mask, but now that I see that this is in the box, it just makes sense to apply this on my head and see, not my head, you know, my hair, and then see how this works, right? Because I was like, okay, a hair mask, you can always use a hair mask, but I wasn't like super excited about it. If only I could open it, my carpal tunnel is just not. I wasn't super excited about it as you guys were. And then I see you guys' feedback when I spoiled it, and you guys were saying like, I love that mask, it's amazing, it's a huge tub, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna see the difference in your hair. So now I'm excited because I want to try it. I don't think you guys realize that the same way that you guys say I hype you guys up and get you guys excited for the products and your boxes, like you guys hype me up too. You guys got me really excited over it because everything that I read from you guys on this mask was like, you need to try it. It is going to change your hair. So now I'm hoping it changes my hair. Ay, qué rico. Oh my, I wish there was smell-o-vision so I can do one of these and you guys can just smell this. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see inside the tub. This is like full, okay, to the top. But here's the thing. It almost smells like a really fancy body butter or like a perfume, but in a good way. Oh my God, I want you all over my hair and Ty's hair. She just has dry, thin hair. So we really have to hydrate it and then the pool doesn't help it. So we're gonna, I'm excited. And then the last item featured in La Cajita is the Barbarella palette. This is an eyeshadow palette by Beebeauty London. Oh, those colors are cute. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do with this palette? Because I can totally go neutral, but this shade here is calling my name. Look how pretty this palette is. And check this out. This really dark one is the one that I paid for myself and I purchased at Sephora some time ago. And then this one here I picked up at Pop-Up. The dark one is in 360. This shade just makes me super, super orange because it does oxidize. And although the lighter one oxidizes as well, it oxidizes beautifully on my skin and it works amazing. Like it just blends into the shade of my neck. And this one is in 290. For anyone wondering if it's gonna oxidize based on your skin type, no, it's not. So it doesn't matter if you have combo, dry, oily, normal, it doesn't matter. The formula is going to oxidize regardless. It's just a chemical reaction that it has with a human's pH balance and it kind of is what it is. But BoxyCharm did send me a shade to try and it is in 300. So if you've seen these two on my skin, you have an idea as to like what it's gonna look like once it oxidizes. We're gonna try number 300 and see what it looks like once it oxidizes. Nonetheless, the formula is so nice. It is matte, but it's not a drying matte. If you have dry skin, I'm gonna advise that you really go in and hydrate your skin because you don't want dry skin and then a matte product on top of it. If not, it's just really gonna emphasize the dryness of your skin and it's not cute. The first thing I'm going to use is the lip plumping mask and it says leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, so that's perfect. Just gonna take a little bit off of the cap and pop. It's so cute. Okay, we're gonna pop this on. Girl, this is minty, but the jar says it is normal. It just means that it's working. And then again, I get the whole plumping thing. Obviously something's gonna make it plump, I guess, and that's the mint factor. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next item. We're gonna use the Glow Recipe Serum. I'm gonna apply a little like this, and then I'm gonna do this. I know most people do like, oh, I don't care. Me, myself, and I. It feels like aloe going on the skin. Is nice and slippery, but it does feel like it will hydrate. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna bring it down to my neck, give it like 2 to 3 minutes so it can do its thing, and then we can move on to the other products. It's been over 5 minutes and my hands are a little wet, so I'm gonna use the back of my palms, guys. The serum is going to leave your skin feeling tacky. Kind of is what it is. My skin looks glowy though, so that's a plus. We are going to go in with a moisturizer anyway, so hopefully that helps. Honestly, I don't feel like you should go in with your foundation on top of the serum because it's not gonna blend right. It's just gonna stick to the areas that are tacky, which is pretty much your entire face, and it's gonna give you a really hard time to blend, at least with a brush. Maybe with a sponge, if you're pouncing, it'll blend nicely, but since I'm using the brush today, let's proceed with caution. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these like little makeup remover things to remove the lip mask. It's supposed to plump. It didn't do a damn thing. Now I have glitter all over my face, which is not cute. Let's use these two babies and see how it works. I'm gonna take the shade 300 in the back of my hand. You guys see what the color look like. Okay, 300 is not an awful shade, but I feel like 290 was spot on what I needed. Actually, now really looking at it, I feel like it's good. It's just a little yellow on certain areas, but it's not bad. Like, it's not that noticeable. I think it blends really, really well. And so far, it's looking good on my olive skin tone. I'm gonna tell you though, I've used this product so many times, like this is almost finished, and it never pilled on me when applying my foundation. I don't know if it's something that's going on with the formula of this and the Glow Recipe serum, but it started pilling in certain areas, so you have to be really careful when blending if you're using a brush. I don't think it'll pill if you're using a sponge because again, you're pouncing it onto your skin and not buffing. So that's something you have to be careful with when it comes to using a brush. If you're gonna use the serum and then a primer or a moisturizer on top. But as you guys can see, this is the foundation shade and this is my actual skin tone. Not looking bad, that kind of looks pretty good. I want to use this brush for concealer. This is a really nice brush to get into like these corners. I love the shape of it, I have to tell you, it's nice. Yeah, this is totally blending my concealer like a dream. I'm gonna use this more of a concealer brush than a foundation brush, I just have to. I feel like it's the first time I try a Beebeauty palette, so I made sure that I apply powder under my eyes, not only just to set my under eye concealer, but also as a precaution, just in case there's like a lot of fallout. So we will see how this works out. I'm gonna just take a blending brush and I'm gonna grab the shade Oliver. It is a creamy kind of coffee shade, nice and light. I'm gonna apply that on the crease and blend that out. I really wanna use this orange shade. It's called Daver. Are these boy names? Hugh, Louis, Andrea, Luca, Eddie, Dami, Oliver, Brad, Jason. Yeah, I think these are like friend names or boy names or something like that. Whatevs, I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna use the shade Daver. Is that a name, Daver? We're gonna take that and apply, no! Such a pretty shade. And it's not going on right. That is not cool. I really had high hopes for this shade in the sense of, I honestly thought that with a brush you would be able to pick, like it would be that formula that you can just pick up with a brush and it would look amazing. Guess not. So we're just gonna go in with our finger. Although a finger always like helps because it packs on that shade more true to color than anything and it really looks pretty. Like that's pretty. I just wish I didn't have to dirty my fingers like this. Another thing to point out is the formula is not as creamy as you would think going in. It's it's not super dry either. It's like somewhere in between, so you really have to work it to pick a product and build it. So yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing. I don't want to just go ahead and assume, so I'm grabbing a new clean brush and I'm gonna dip into the shade Dean, which is this mossy green. Looks like it's picking up a lot better. I'm hoping. I'm just hoping. I'm gonna take this green and I'm gonna tap. Okay, the green is performing way better than that orange. Makes me happy. And then to blend those two shades together, I'm going in with a little more of the orange on my finger and just blending back and forth. I'm gonna remove the powder from under my eyes. There was no fallout, which is good, so I gotta tell you that. That's the update. Zero fallout under the eyes. I lined my bottom waterline with a brown liner. And then I'm going into the very first shade in the palette, which is called Hue. I'm gonna tap out just in case because I no longer have that powder. And then I'm going to blend that on the bottom portion of the eyes, and then we're gonna follow up with some of the green. To finish off the eyes, I really packed on the mascara, and then I added some of this brown to the top lash line just a little bit, solely to add a little bit of depth and kind of like help wrap the look around from beginning to end. I think the eyes turned out really, really cute. I don't have a highlighter on hand right now, so I need to swatch. Okay, this shade here, the shade Nick, would probably make for a good highlighter for me. So we're just gonna multitask a product. Guys, I promise you, just because things say that they are for a specific thing, like an eyeshadow palette, doesn't mean you can't use certain shades to contour your nose, contour your skin, blush up the skin, or highlight. Look how pretty that is. And it's not a highlighter, it's an eyeshadow, but who cares? At the end of the day, it is literally the same thing, just a smaller pan and maybe slightly different formula, but look, it looks really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply whatever's left on my finger here on my brow bone. Tip of the nose, just very lightly. Oh, that one's really pigmented. Hold on, blend that out. These are my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. Some of the shades are creamy and they blend and they look amazing. And then some of the shades are dry. So this golden shade, kind of on the dry side, but it still worked. The green worked beautifully, blended amazingly, zero fallout. The brown was a matte and it was so good too. So I think, you know, the formulas are not necessarily fully like uniform, but at the same time, it is not a miss for me. It worked really, really well. And I didn't have to work too hard to create a really nice look. On to the very last item I will be trying on camera. It is the Dominique Cosmetics lip liner, which I'm glad it's a nude. Because if it were to be red, it would be very Christmassy and a bit much. All right, this is a really pretty shade. I like the formula. It's gliding on nicely. All right, I'm going to apply a balm because right about now, my lips are looking extra dry. And although the shade itself, it's not super unique, I did like the little shape of the actual pencil. That was different. Those were all the items featured in my March BoxyLuxe PR box. I actually think this box was really good and totally worth every single penny. The one item out of the 8 that I was just like slightly disappointed in was this one. The glitters were all over the place, and then to add to that, it didn't really plump at all, did nothing at all. They felt even drier afterwards. I'm gonna try one more time, we're gonna see how that goes, but this for me was a miss out of my box. I've gotten so many messages from you guys saying that your boxes have shipped. I am so excited. I can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts. I can't wait for you guys to dive on in and play with your BoxyLuxe items. Let me know down below what you're looking forward to the most, because I feel like so far from what I've seen, this month's boxes are all hits. Okay guys, thank you so much for choosing to spend a few minutes out of your day with me. It really, really means a lot. Make sure you sign up for that giveaway. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. And make sure you check out the videos that are coming here on screen. There are more unboxings, tutorials, how-tos, and vlogs I know you're gonna absolutely love. And I'll see you guys over there. Bye guys.